What's up, gamers? It's time for a little bit of Hearthstone action. So, what we're going to be doing today is looking at my collection really quick because if you notice, my gold is down to 15. I spent about 900 gold opening packs, and I also did a couple of arena runs. Once I got like 5 wins in a row, and the other one I got like, I think three, which is nothing really to brag about. It's just I had fun and my decks were okay. But one thing I wanted to show you guys is in the mini packs that I opened, which is probably I think a total of 11 I think I opened between arena and just opening in general, is I was able to get a legendary. So I'll just show you who he was or is. We're gonna switch this to. I got a lot of new stuff, so and we're going to change the number to be higher. There we go. All right. Oops, that's not who I got. He's not legendary. It's a lot easier to do this on a computer, by the way, than using your phone. Not that this is difficult, but anyway. This is a new hero I actually got, Deathwing Dragon Lord. Basically, Death Rattle put all dragons from your hand into the battlefield. I could put him in Dragon Priest if I wanted to, but honestly, I don't think that's a good idea because that would bypass my battle cry abilities. I'm pretty sure, so that means that everything would fizzle. And by the time I could play him, I probably won't need to. I don't know. He's cool, but nah, not necessary. So I can take that filter off now. Another thing I kind of want to show you guys too is I tapped on crafting, and I have over 1,600 dust right now that I could use to get a new legendary. I'm just a little indecisive on who I should get. Um, I have a few things in mind, but I'm not sure because there's Ragnaros the Fire Lord. I could get him. Actually pretty good. There is. Let me see who else up here I was considering. I think he was the only one of the normals. I was considering getting this Yogg Saron guy just because it'd be fun, but I don't know if I'm actually gonna do that. But there's a couple others I'm considering, and if you guys, make comments on the video or the on the YouTube chat, I can, look at them, and if I like the idea, I might consider it. But there was a couple of others that I was considering. Oh, nothing for Druid. I think it was Paladin, but I'm not sure. It wasn't Hunter. And nothing for Mage. I know I wasn't interested in Mage. I know Paladin had a legendary that I wanted. And as you can tell, a lot of things are lit up because I opened a bunch of packs. But here we go. The other Ragnaros Light Lord. I'm considering getting him and making a Paladin deck. I haven't played Paladin in a long time, and I kind of want to. I love the overacting and over dramatization of stuff. I just got to make a deck that's decent to play. So I'm considering flirting with that idea. And there's another legendary I think I also saw. Was it in? I don't think it was in Priest. Pretty sure it wasn't. Priest has some awesome legendaries like this Confessor. She is awesome. She's a lot of fun to me. And you have this guy, but I don't really care about him. So who else was there? I don't know if Rogue had any legendaries I wanted. Let me double check. They have Van Cleef, but I don't care about Van Cleef. Oh, that's a Cthulhu guy. Oh, I didn't know Rogue had Cthulhu cards. Destroy a minion, add its attack and health to Cthulhu. Huh. Did not know that. Not that I want to play. Actually, this is the guy. So yeah, a new Barak. I'm considering putting him in my rogue, death rattle thing that I've been doing with Nazoth. I think that might be a good idea too to consider. And there's only one other hero that's neutral that I'm considering getting for legendary, and I think she costs two. You'd think I'd have had her by now because she's actually old, but I'm just gonna scroll through the pages because it's only a two coster. I may have already passed her. Yeah, I did. Blood Mage Thalanos. She's actually really good. Also would go well in my Death Rattle deck. She has spell damage 1. When she dies, you draw a card. Like, she's the total package. Um, and for whatever reason, I've never pulled her in any of my packs. So those are legendaries I'm considering using in the future. If anybody wants to comment on suggestions, that would be a good idea. Oh, there was one that I didn't show you that I'll just tell you. The legendary Cthulhu guy, the one that basically you get 2 4 6s out of him. Here's another one I'm thinking about doing, but I'm starting to kind of get a little brown on playing Cthulhu. As a matter of fact, we're actually going to play Dragon Priest today just because I've been playing off screen and doing really well with Dragon Priest, and I'm trying to actually win more often just to get the month, the prize for the season or whatever. Um, so, if you guys have any suggestions, let me know. If not, I'll just kind of think on my own and I'll figure something out, and I'll let you know when I do it. You might watch me craft.
Versus Valera.
So we're against Try Nutty. Huh. Sure. Mr. Try Nutty. Yeah. I really don't like this hand at all. Like, I'm thinking about dumping that too. Yeah. Eh. Not, well, I mean, you got a removal spell, so I guess that's... Oh, okay, that's a lot better. The hand just got slightly better with this draw right here. You did get early removal, so that's good. And of course, we have our who we were gonna call Bronze Bottom, for the sake of making my friend happy if he ever watches this.
Once upon a time.
Okay, +1 health for each card in my hand. So Twilight Drake might not be a bad pick, but it's hard to say. Let's see. Well, we are getting close to turn 4, so yeah, we'll get the 4 drop. Because next turn we'll play Bronze Bottom unless she plays a threat.
Mind if I roll need?
That's not a real threat, so we'll just kill him right out. Get Bronze Bottom in play. This is going to be a part of our Monday Fun Day action.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Okay, so first thing we're actually going to do is actually drop this guy. Because now he gets +4. He gets a 4 in the front because of our Bronze Bottom. Or Bronze Bottom, that's what he calls him.
Like to play with fire?
Not really. Huh, way to wipe my board, huh? I will avenge you, don't worry.
I wield the power of
Then I just want to threaten the board, personally. I'm still actually running trying to figure out a new warrior list to do too, other than Cthulhu.
Hey, speak to me.
I kind of have this whole like damage your people get abilities kind of list going right now that I tested against a friend, but I'm not really feeling it. Okay, so I think the smart thing to do here, we get a little offense here. We're actually going to kill this guy without dealing him damage so he doesn't get any draw effect. Basically, this person's playing my rogue deck, more or less. Death Rattles galore, get, use my own cards against me kind of thing. It's a good deck. I mean, I'm winning, but this.
I have no time for games.
There you go. So he could easily turn things around. Alright. What do we want to do? Oh. Looks like I might be able to protect myself for a while. Well, guess what time it is, ladies and gentlemen? The menagerie is for guests only. Yeah, we're just gonna play aggressive right now. Not worrying about killing certain creatures or whatever. Just win. There is a time when you need to kill creatures with your creatures, but this isn't one of those times, I don't think.
Take your medicine.
Yeah, it's a very popular play these days. Alright, so there's a few things that's going to happen here. See, 6 is 5 is 9, so we have 6 life left. 6 and 5 is 11. Wow, I cannot do math today. So we'll have 4 life left. This will put him at 1. I think at this point, as long as I can deal damage next turn, I don't really think I should fear him taking one of my people. Because I can taunt up.
Are you mocking me?
And I could kill for 3/3.
Let reading practice.
Like, I'm not really worried about one of my people getting stolen because I pretty much got this game won to some degree. Unless, like, he gains a crap ton of life somehow. Like, as long as one of my creatures lives and he doesn't taunt up, I should win this. Alright, yeah. There's that too. Alright, well, let's see. We'll just do that for now. There was a smarter play that I could have done, but I was getting kind of cocky, and I'm just hoping that that doesn't cost me. Because all I really had to do was crash one person into the one that was on the left at the time, and then crash one guy into what's her name, and then she wouldn't have taken none of my people. And then, yeah, then pretty much it. I would have had more people in play. Yeah, I should have did the smart play, because now he's starting to come back. Once they get this guy in play, you've almost lost the game if you don't kill it the following turn. Let's see what I get here.
Once upon a time.
Okay, we got a bunch of expensive guys. Sure. There's what I was looking for. Okay. Alright, we should have this game won next turn. And we're going to heal for good measure. And hope he doesn't gain any life. I should win next turn. Now, taking 2 of my own card is bad because then he could heal potentially. Because I can do 5 damage next turn easily. But it doesn't look like he's going to be healing at all, so I think I got this. Yeah, that should be it. Alright, well, let's do the deed. So first and foremost, Holy Nova. Down to 2, and then wield the power of Blackwing.
I wield the power of Blackwing.
And that's how you win. It was a slow win because I was kind of, like, playing stupid. Alright, we'll do another fight just so you guys get to see me do better and, you know. So now we're rank 16, which honestly I don't think you guys have seen me actually hit rank 16 before, man. I'm not even sure if I even recorded at 17 either. So, but yeah, I mean, this is me actually somewhat trying to do a little bit better. I don't foresee myself really getting past 12 though. I don't think I've ever gotten past 12 with Dragon Priest. For some reason, I just get. I don't know if I just play bad or what, but once I hit 12, I end up crapping for some reason with this deck. I may have to just like change decks once I hit 12 or something. Alright, so Mr. Menagerie and Holy Nova, you're out. We got Twilight Whelp. I actually took out the Holy Smite for Twilight Whelp just to add a little pressure in the beginning. We're playing against Sun Gazer. Oh yeah. I just think it's slightly better. The dealing 2 damage isn't really necessary, even against like things like the Hunter Rush and all that. It's nice, but not needed. This guy does just as good. Sometimes better, depending. See, already I can deal 2 damage this turn, so that's a good start. I won't be doing nothing else because I don't have a follow up, but that's okay. Alright, so he has his own 2-3. I'm playing quite a bit of Rogue today, which is alright. Well, not even just today, but even on my off days, playing a lot of Rogue.
My word is paramount. Keep yellow.
But Rogue is actually a fun deck to play. It used to be like the worst deck to play. I'd say maybe 6 months back, I hated playing Rogue. I would avoid it like the plague. There was a deck that I tried to play, which is like that fatigue deck with the Murloc that makes everybody draw 2 cards over and over when you do the combos. But other than that, I just wasn't having fun with it.
Mocking me?
Rogue was just a terrible hero to play. But now, with these new cards, Rogue is a lot of fun to play now. And I think Rogue is actually viable to some degree.
I wonder.
I think the best I've done with the Rogue deck I'm playing now, I think I've gotten to like rank maybe 15 at the best.
I wonder.
And I think part of why I lose too sometimes is just misplays. Like there's nothing really. I mean, I'm sure the deck could be better. There are a couple of cards I do want to get for the deck. Another legendary hero that I was considering too was the 4/5. That when he dies, you make another 4/5. He's actually pretty good. He would go good in the Rogue deck. But I'm really indecisive. That's the problem with having 1600 dust is I don't know who to play. Let's see. I could just be aggressive still. I mean, I'm not really.
Stop distracting me.
Fine. Only because they run spells that do lots of damage to undamaged people, so I figured put a little bit of damage on my tactician so that they don't die to a 3-cost spell. and make them actually work for it.
So
A
many
2-4, I
options.
mean, you can do what you want with them. I like the 3 damage a little better. There you go, attack. Yep. Take 2 more damage, please. Thank you. Yeah, he did his part. I'm happy with what happened. I forgot what he did. He's gonna make another 2-1. Is that what he's gonna do? I forgot. Could use this on the 3-2 and get a good body out there. Because if I heal, I'm not gonna be able to play nothing, and I'd rather play something.
Let
That would
reading
be.
track.
Actually, I probably should have killed the 2-1 with my 3-3, but we'll just apply some pressure. I'm not really doing too bad right now, so we'll see what happens. Yep, I knew he had that card. Shadow Strike. That's a fantastic card for Rogue to have.
You want to buy a funnel cake?
And that was part of why I dealt some damage to my Tactician earlier, so that we would avoid that spell, and I'm glad I did it. Okay, so I think at this point we kill the Azure Drake with this. I mean, sure, he's gonna die to like both of their guys, but Azure Drake was giving him spell damage, and that was gonna be bad really quick.
Thank you.
Yep, there's that kill spell. This is where things start going downhill for us, it seems. Potentially. Oh, that's actually pretty good to see. Um, hmm. Calling Nova, pretty good. But I do want to get rid of the 5-4 though. It's still tempting. It might be not a smart play, but we're going to do it anyway. That and next turn I kind of want to bronze bottom into Azure Drake.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, he's not doing nothing too productive this turn. That's good. Alright, well, let's see if we can't get some value out of this.
Who knows what secrets we'll uncover?
And draw 2 cards. So probably kill Bronze Bottom with this 1 or 2 spells. Well, actually, he might just attack it with the 5-4. And then kill Azure Drake with spells. I put a copy of him. That's smart. That's actually smart. That's really smart.
What lurks?
Oh, that sucks. Wait, did that trigger twice, though? Oh, it doesn't work because they're damaged.
Mistakes were made.
Not quite what was planned.
That was kind of funny. Oh, man, that was good. That's comedy right there. Alright, back to winning this game. Let's do our catchphrase. The menagerie is for guests only. And hey, we got more cards. Let's see what kind of dragon we can get out of this. Nothing I'm too impressed with. We'll get Alexstrasza. She basically has gotten me out of a pickle a couple of times. Got him down to 8, so hopefully I won't need to use her at all, but we'll see what happens. Oh, Yogg. Alright. Oh, by the way, what they did to Yogg, I believe, in his new ability is if he dies, I think it stops. Oh, wow.
Who knows what secrets we'll uncover?
That was weird. But yeah, basically, because I was actually wrong when I was giving you that preview the other day. Yeah, the edit was if he dies, the spell stops. So there you have it. So we're gonna do two things here, and then so did that work for me or against me? It's really hard to say. I mean, I kind of had the board, so maybe it worked against me. But at the same time, he also cleared the board for me too. So it's like, yeah. I mean, he did have a creature in play, so I guess it worked out for him more. But yeah, I think that's more of a fun card, that Yogg. I don't think it's good. I just think it's fun. Of course, you've heard me say that 1,000 times, and you're probably sick of it.
Choose soup.
Why don't you put? Oh, he's trying not to die this turn. That's why. He's like, why would you put that in my hand? That's removal.
That belongs in a museum.
Harrison Jones. Never used them. Yes. No, it's never a thing. Um, I guess we'll go with this.
I dream and the world burns.
That's not what I wanted. I wanted to deal 5 damage to everyone except Ysera, because that could pretty much give me the win. That plus another spell. I'm pretty sure he could probably come close to killing. Well, maybe not. I was gonna say he could probably kill Ysera potentially, but he doesn't have the cards apparently, and I'm okay with that. Alrighty then. So I guess we win, right?
I shall bring you rest.
I guess I was happy to see that. Then never mind. Sun Gazer. Oh, get this. Look at me, 3 wins in a row. Well, 3 wins in general. I think that was 3 wins in a row too, but you only seen 2 in this video. But there you have it. I'm just going to show you those 2 fights for now. As you can tell, Dragon Priest built correctly or semi correctly can actually get you somewhat up there. This is only 16, so this is still nothing to brag about. But honestly, if I can bring this past 12, I'll be actually pretty happy about it, not going to lie. I may do some gaming off screen. So if you end up seeing me with a video at 13 or 14, then sorry. I just don't want to record every single game that I play. But I'm trying to go up in the ranks as much as I can. And I want you to see that I'm not just screwing around, losing, and not doing well for no reason. I can actually play this game sometimes. Sometimes. But yeah, so there you go. A little bit more Dragon Priest, which is pretty much my best deck right now. And next time we'll just see what happens. We might even do a tavern brawl, so who knows. So you guys next time. Take it easy.